Hey everyone, Nunu here, welcome back to new Grimoire, and on today's episode we're going to continue what we were doing on the last one. So we're going to continue to zone our district of Bedford Crossing. Now, the main goal in here is not to have high density on it, or at least try to avoid to have too many buildings of high density, because I'm thinking probably around here we're gonna have a higher density building and maybe some other probably the downtown layout around here. So continuing with what we were doing, most of these buildings through here, and we can check them out, they are mixed with mixed buildings with medium density housing. So let's continue to do that, and I'm thinking we're gonna do around here like I started, and there's no demand. There's demand for commercial, just not enough demand for a medium density. So I'm thinking we are going to have to continue to build also Sunset Village. We already had built this district before, and not district, but this residential areas around here, and I'm thinking maybe we should continue to do so, probably around, yeah, I guess around here also. I'm thinking, should we build something throughout here? No, I don't think so. We could build another industry here. Can we not? Yes, we can. Let's do that. So I'm probably gonna be all over the place today on today's episode, so yeah, that can happen. Let me just look at production and figure out what we need. We need cotton. We have grain and we have vegetables. We don't have cotton, so well, yeah. We have surplus, small tons, but we have surplus, and cotton is going to be the same thing. So let's build a cotton industry, or in this case, a textile fiber farming. It's not gonna be very productive in here, but you know what, I honestly don't care much, as long as it is possible to just extract as much resources from it as much as I can. Can we go like that? Yes, we can. Now here is straight. And we'll get 43 tons from this cotton or textile production farm. That's cool. I like that. So we have cotton in here. We have vegetables. We do not need... This is livestock. I'm okay with livestock over there. Do we need livestock around here? Ooh. Here's a problem. Yeah, we're not gonna go up here. We're gonna continue up here, probably. I completely ignore the fact that we have fertile land around here. So, I may have just screwed this up. Quite badly. You know, quite badly. But we do need demand for those buildings. Nice neighborhood, extra neighborhoods we have around here. On Sunset Village. It should take care of a little bit of our low demand, but not all of it. All right, in here we have now all. Oh, cool! We have just unreached the small city milestone. Now, this is the last milestone that will give you or unlock to you content that you can use on your city, like high density offices, and plus these policies that we have unlocked. After that, you only get loan limits, development points, and expansion points, plus cash from all the other milestones. As you can see, that's what's gonna happen on the nearby future. Of course, the goal of this series is to reach the megapolis, which is very far away from where we are at the moment. We will reach that point. We will reach that point, but it is far away yet. Okay, we need to continue to add more of this zoning around here. I need to work out here, and there's no. This is a problem. I'm kind of waiting for the mods, officially mods, to have official mods around here, because oh look, we can do this. Mostly because I think we could have a couple of mods that would fix some of these issues. And I can see that right now we have this issue where zoning is a problem. You know, zoning is indeed quite a problem in here. There you go. We have more buildings. Maybe it's not bad that it's like this, so it gives the imperfection to the city, and we kind of want the city to look like that. I guess that's kind of it. We will also build this alley up here, but I do not want it to go till the end, so I think we need to go like this. Or maybe avoid. Kind of, yeah, I kind of did not. I don't want it to connect there, so maybe we can do it like this for the time being, and just use some of our walking paths around here, so that we can zone around these areas also. I could also do the same thing through here. There you go. It wouldn't be too bad, would it? And if I cross it around like that, it looks even better. So let's build these ones. They are smaller buildings, mostly because of what we have here. I mean, we could make it even bigger. Yeah, we could. Let's just erase these ones and try to make. Let's pause it and try to make them bigger. Honestly, I was hoping this was bigger. Okay, doesn't matter. And around here we're gonna have these other ones. And I have no idea if I did it correctly or not. I don't think so. Okay, I may have misplaced some of these buildings, so let's erase all of that. There you go. Much, much better. And we can use this walking path through here to just connect these two sides. And yeah, so basically today's episode is going to be this. It's just, you know, placing everything. I'm gonna speed up a little bit more this zoning, and I kind of want to go all the way where we have the tram stops, because it makes sense that we have that. It's not gonna be always. I think mixed. It's gonna be around this section throughout here. But everything else on the back is going to be like medium apartments, and we can have medium apartments with parking lots and stuff like that. I kind of like it. In fact, we're going to build something I completely forgot about in here, and it's And it's better if we do it slightly, slower, so we don't have as much traffic around here. So let's have like a medium parking lot. I'm thinking a medium parking lot somewhere around here would help all of these buildings get parking. Let's go place the parking fee at 15 bucks. And I guess we can have like this bigger medium apartment around here in the back. We can have like a couple of trees around here that would look good. So let's unzone this section over there. We're not gonna zone anything. I mean, we could. Fact is, we could place like an apartment. A couple of smaller apartments in the back. You have a parking lot, which is gonna be completely full. Don't think it won't, but you know, at least you have this back alley where you have that opportunity. In here you won't have the same. You can have only like trees. Maybe we could connect it through like, oh man, I kind of wish I could connect it like that, which I can. Which I can. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good to me. And there's a small park in here. I'm kind of. Let me look at how many university students we have. We have enough. We do need. Do we need jobs? No, we need more houses. We definitely need more houses. So I'm thinking. Here in the back. We could have like this full of apartments, right? But I don't want to place all of that. I kind of want to save some of it. You have like this big park, yeah. And I don't want all of it to be apartments side by side. Mostly, I mean, these ones is fine. They connect well when they're together. But these medium apartments, they're big ones, but they should have like a bit of a gap. And I'm not gonna have that gap around here, and I'm fine with that for the time being. You know, it's like, okay, it doesn't matter, but for sure, I don't want it to be always like that. So around here, I'm gonna probably change the strategy. And I'm gonna be placing just one or two and kind of keep the keep some empty spaces. Although you do have empty spaces around here, and it doesn't feel too bad. I don't know. I just want to keep it more empty spaces around here. So we could go like with maybe a 6x6 one around here and another one right next to it, and just, you know, keep some area where we can have some parks, and we can have some sport parks. I don't know, I think maybe a basketball court would be fine, or would look fine around here. Maybe like in the middle of it. And they would, yeah, it would fit, yeah, it would fit in here really nicely. And we could have like I don't know, small park, playground, a dog park. People like dog parks around here, so why not having a dog park around here also? And everything else between it could be like trees and stuff like that. It gives a bit less that vibe of being a very high density. We're not looking for high density around here for the time being. So let's place some trees in here and just say, hey, this is how it's gonna look like. It's not gonna be like perfect at all, but you know, it's just small place. Some trees around here. They don't need to be completely the same. We're gonna use different trees. They don't need to be all of them like very dense or in a perfect row. Although, kind of wish it was. And yeah, we're gonna have a problem when it comes to parking, but I'm not too afraid of parking. We do have space for a large parking, probably around here. And let's crank up the parking fee to 15 bucks. And this will probably fix out this section of the city. We do need to place a lot of parking lots because I don't want all of the people parking in the street. Although it's fine. I mean, they can park here to play basketball for a limited amount of time. Okay, we need to continue all of these area around here. We do have demand for these medium buildings, so let's build them around here. All right, we need offices. We don't have enough offices. And I talked about wanting to make Sunnyside Crossing, that used to be a industrial area. I kind of want to make it now an office area. And I'm thinking about placing all of these as an offices and small commercial buildings. I think this could work really nice in this area, and I kind of want it to be on the same side where we have these where we have these tram tracks or tram stops, and mostly because for me this is what would make more sense to be developed, having in mind that it, people having these tram stops around here, they would come here and they would use this as a commercial area or something like that. So yeah, and this gives them access, and there's like a lot of traffic. Yes, there's a lot of traffic coming this way. Wow, that is indeed crazy. To the point that right now in here, I can see we have a problem. So why not build up a roundabout? There you go. It definitely fixes this area slightly. There is no stop signs or anything like that. So yeah, maybe there should be. I mean, should we have like a traffic lights? Maybe with traffic lights it makes it less chaotic. Maybe. Or maybe not. I mean, I don't know, but it seems like it fixes traffic light. It is in a way that it may cause too much traffic around there. I mean, it's not supposed to happen like that. I mean, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna look into education. I saw something about education. I don't know how the infographic is. Where is education? Education. It should be. Where? Oh, here it is. So education graphics. Yeah, we're fine. Elementary schools, high schools, college. College is not fine. So that is the problem. Let's fix this by adding extension wings. We can have extension wings that will give us 500 plus capacity, which should be more than enough for the entire region. Yeah, it should be. Now, looking around here, I do want to place these mixed buildings around here. do have demand for more houses. In fact, we now have demand for high density. Should we build low rent buildings like what we have in here? These are low rent, right? Yes. They're low rent. They are not too big or too shabby. I kind of like to have these big towers around here surrounded with these smaller ones. Would it make sense to build something around here that is low rent? The answer for that question is land value. And the answer is no. None of this is low value. So the land value is not low in any of these areas. We do not have, other than Sunset Village, we do not have a reasonable place to add, you know, low rent buildings. So let's forget low rent for the time being. And let's continue to add, because we do have demand for medium houses. What we can do, meanwhile, we are here, is to continue to expand our, you know, let's go like that, continue to expand our, you know, residential area and build another neighborhood. Something like that. Different lot sizes. Couple more low residential houses. Let's look at how unemployment is. Unemployment is almost at 10%, so it means it's time to add more jobs. And I think what we need right now is have more jobs around here on this area. I'm also looking, here is like medium density, so why not place something like that, like a big building around here. There's not much parking lot or parking space throughout here on these offices, which is kind of a shame. We will be placing, of course, a parking lot. I'm thinking a medium parking lot around here, so people can park over there. So yeah, they can go, well, they have to go throughout here so they can park, but that's fine. We're going to be placing, of course, a couple of medium commercial buildings. I'm thinking maybe one right next to the parking lot would make sense. We also need some other offices, so I'm thinking maybe a 5x5 square feet. That looks good. People will be using that for parking, which is great. I'm also thinking we need more industries. Do we or do we not need more industries? If we do, we can add more around here, and I think it's not a bad idea. Let's have at least 1 or 2 industrial buildings around here. I'm thinking that this area in here could definitely be a great area for a industrial building right next to the depot, for tram depot, and you know, you have close access to the highway, to the train cargo terminal, which, let's be honest, we do have a nice amount of it working. We do have parking lots in here that are not being used, which is a shame. Also, most of these industries, they do have their own parking lots, you know, so yeah, it's understandable. Plus, this is a far away. We could be using this as a connection in the future. Maybe a tram line that would stop um, somewhere around here. Of course, it would make sense. It would stop probably around here, or even around here in these down yards or down yards. I don't know how you call that. I really don't like the bridge that much, but it is what we have. I've not yet been able to place a bridge properly. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's continue to build more Bradford. I think that the highest density is kind of like done in here, and it's not high density, it's like mixed buildings. What I think is going to happen now is that we're going to be placing a couple of medium apartments, and I'm going to be making them like spread a little bit from each other, so that we can have like these big buildings, like these big apartment lots that you know, people would like to live in. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it. And I kind of want them only to be one side apartments, so that we don't have like two of them or something like that. There you go. And we could have like smaller apartments. We don't need them to be always big. And I'm kind of looking into this side of the street and probably make these like a smaller. Oh, nice. Ember Suites. This is luxury homes on top of a clothing store with an updating wardrobe downstairs. Every day can be full of style and sass. Nice. We also have a couple of unique buildings to be adding. So this one is the first one. We also have this other one, the Baltar Pines. And I guess that's it. Do we have anything else? Nope. That's it. So yeah, let's place those buildings. Now this is a row house. We probably would be placing it on a place where we have row houses. Thinking I kind of like this right next to the high school for some reason. Yeah, I would like it to have it right probably around here. Seems like good. And that also means we're going to be using row houses. But in here, I'm going to use a European style instead. And hopefully it will look good. I'm hoping. So in here we're gonna have different kind of house style, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. The other location we want to be placing then is this other unique building is for these Ember Suites, and they're like mixed building, and I kind of like it. Could we place it around here? It's the place that makes more sense in my opinion. Plus, yeah, I kind of like that in here. This looks good. It does look good. And at the same time, let's build another mixed buildings around here, just because we can. And if we want, and also we want to fill these in. We do have enough space around here for a small park, I guess. Almost. It's almost enough space for a park. Almost. That's a shame. What could we do here is add an apartment. Maybe a smaller apartment in here, and that's gonna be fine. And then we can have like walking paths throughout this area, which I mean, sure, we could use it like that. And then let's place some trees. Kind of like that. Some oak trees around here. Some other trees around here. We're almost at fall, so that's cool. Yeah, there you go. It's fine. And around here we could have nothing, because there's nothing to be built over there. So let's place trees. Oak trees. They're big. They look nice around here. There you go. We want a parking lot next to the college, which wouldn't be too bad. I mean, you have college over there. Yeah, do you need a parking lot over there? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking, what could we build around here? Another medium building? Probably. That wouldn't be too bad. A big one again. I think that's how it is supposed to happen around this side of the city. Let's place another big one around here. Another big one around here. And this one was... Yeah, that's cool. That's gonna come to a point where yeah, you see, unemployment is going up, and I guess what we could do around here, I don't see it a problem if you could place this also as a office area where we have like a couple of offices around here. That wouldn't be too bad. Like a small corner of offices. This would give a lot of jobs, I guess. People can park on the street. Even though Sunshine Crossing would be a great area for that. Commercial, you do have commercial with these mixed buildings, but I guess you could also use commercial, right? Yeah, maybe. You know what, guys? I guess we're going to stay where we are on today's episode. I was hoping to do more, but we were just, zoning this area and having fun. I guess next episode we're going to look into bus lines, because we do have, or we can have issues with buses. Tram line is going to be okay for the time being. We just have like these two tram lines that should be... By the way, let's look at that. How are tram lines in here? So the yellow line, and the yellow line is the one that goes to this industrial area. Has a lot of passengers. It's quite interesting. Well, it has 5 trams, so I'm not surprised. But all trams have passengers. Yeah, they all have passengers, and that's cool. People are using it, and I'm happy for that. And mostly because I think it stops on the right locations, and people can come in and do their work. This is mostly for industrial buildings. We may even have to do something else in the future, like building up maybe a more buildings around here, maybe commercial buildings around here, and have like a tram stop. And I'm happy for that. But I was expecting to see more on the teal line. Although the teal line has a bigger usage because you have less trams working on that. It's a small line, and I guess that each tram has more passengers on it than the other ones. I mean, yeah, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. And I'm kind of happy to see how things are looking like in here. How is college, university? 600 students. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy, and this is going to impact taxes. Oh yeah, if we go look into taxes, we're making from educated... Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. You can look into the budget. We're making $3 million on taxes. Just taxes by itself is more than all the expenses we have. So everything else is profit. And you can see we're making quite a lot of profit right now. It was a hard start, but now it's looking good. All right, so next episode, what we're going to be doing, like I said, we're going to look into bus lines. We have issues with bus lines, like I was looking into it before, or I wanted to. Some bus lines in here require more buses. So this one, the yellow line, the B01, requires more buses because I think it's in full capacity or close to it. The same thing with B02, because we have now more citizens using these bus lines. B04 is one to look into, like the 05. Bus 03 seems to be fine for the time being, so we're gonna look into those things. Train, it's fine. It's not like we're gonna be using much more than what we're doing with trains. I mean, we will probably have something on the downtown, but more than that, I don't think so. So yeah, that's kind of it for the time being, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, like I did, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching. Cheers.